All right, we are at day 4. And this is the progress so far. I'll take you back that way. We put some pea stone under the barrier, because this was a real wet area. We do have the French drain completely installed. Pea stone. So you can see this is really, really wet ground. It's gonna hold our barrier nice. So you got a little bit of the French drain showing on the surface, which that's fine. This is the leftover roll. French drain all the way around the perimeter. We still got to clean up the ledge. I want to bring you over here and show you the sub pump. Explain what's going on with it. You'll notice that, first of all, when we got here, we had hooked up a cord for electric, and we drilled a hole. This is where we are going to run our plumbing for our sub pump. You see a hose sticking out there right now, and we got here about 8:45 today. And I have not had a pump in this all day. This is an extremely high water table. I want to share what's going on. So as we were digging the French drain, we had found, I put a clean out right here. Notice how it's got some green on there. We had found that cap under the ground, under where we were digging our French drain, and I had removed the cap, and the water from this part of the French drain actually started flowing out of this tube from out of the house. So what we did, we had the city guys came in and they put a dye in, and we were able to open up one of the manholes, and this had actually drained the water completely out of the well, the dye we found down the road in the storm drain. So on this job, what we're doing, see, this is how high the water table's been, and if you dig down this high, or excuse me, this low right here, you're going to be in the water. So what's happening is the water is actually flowing from here, is flowing to this drain right here. And I want to open it up, and I'm going to show you what this is doing, so you guys can see what we're doing here. Is this is going to be a gravity drain. We're not going to add a sub pump at this point. We're gonna give it a shot, and we're gonna see if this is going to be good enough. And I want to, because this isn't attached yet, I want to be careful and not. See, I got dye all over me. Put down into this hole. I know it's kind of hard. Let me take my light off here. Show you what's going on. See, that water is flowing right out through the French drain, right out to the city storm. And this is why we're going to give this an opportunity to see if it'll do it on its own. No, we're going to see if the guys that did this did a good job. Usually we will add a sub pump, you know, because we don't like to think that the guys who are coming in. You know, a lot of times they don't know what they're doing. But in this case, the city had to inspect this, and you know, the inspector came out and said that that's good, so we're going to take his word for it and, you know, see how it works, and if we have to, we'll come back and add a sub pump. But in the meantime, over there, we are going to install the dome lid and, you know, seal the vapor barrier to it like we normally would. It's just not going to have pipe coming out. That way, if it does back up right here, the homeowner can take the dome lid off and drop a pump down in there and evacuate it, and then we will come back and add a sub pump. But again, here is the crawl space ready for our next step. The next step is cleaning up that stuff. We still have this drain right here, which is just dripping into their crawl space. This is coming from the furnace. It's going up right there. So we're probably gonna run it. I don't know, maybe we will go into this and maybe we'll take it to there, over to the sub pump. We'll see. This is where we're at today. We brought a total of 5 tons of pea stone to raise this. We brought in 2 tons of dirt to raise this. So now when you look at everything, it is just absolutely level. When we go to do our vapor barrier and we are cutting our corners, it is going to be very good work.